This injunction forms when a child learns that their presence, voice, or visibility does not naturally carry weight in their environment. Some children learn if I shine, something shifts. If I take up space, it creates discomfort. Others learn something quieter, but just as painful. When I reach out, nothing happens. I am not the priority. Over time, the child adapts. Being important no longer feels safe or natural.
This pattern can begin very early, even in the preverbal stage. A baby cries and is not consistently responded to. They are left alone for long periods. Their signals, hunger, fear, discomfort, need for touch, are delayed or ignored. At that stage, the child cannot form thoughts and language. But the nervous system records something essential. My needs do not move the world. My signals don't bring response. This is not dramatic neglect. Sometimes it's simply emotional distraction. A caregiver overwhelmed, a parent exhausted, attention repeatedly directed elsewhere. Second to the television, second to work, second to conflict, second to more important things. The child tries to show something excitement, drawings, stories, achievements, and receives half attention, polite acknowledgement, or indifference. Gradually, a painful conclusion settles. Everything around me matters more than I do. If I were important, they would notice.
Some children do not collapse immediately. Instead, they try to earn importance. They become highly observant. They carefully study what brings approval. They may become extremely helpful, anticipate others' needs before being asked, become the good child, perform well academically because praise follows achievement, suppress their own needs in order to be useful. They do not feel naturally important. They feel conditionally important. I matter when I perform. I am valuable when I am useful. I am seen when I achieve. From the outside, these children look successful, mature, responsible. Inside, it is exhausting. Their importance is never assumed. It must be earned again and again. Recognition becomes currency. Approval becomes oxygen. And the child internalizes, I am not inherently important. I must work for it.
As the child grows, this belief may deepen if initiative is labeled as arrogance. Confidence is mocked. Success creates tension rather than pride. Ambition is discouraged. Strong personality is controlled or cut down. The message becomes solid. It is safer not to matter too much. Or, if I want to matter, I must overperform.
In adulthood, this injunction often shows up in two distinct patterns. Some continue minimizing themselves, avoiding leadership despite competence, hesitating to speak in groups, softening opinions before expressing them, downplaying achievements, feeling uncomfortable with recognition, assuming their needs are burdensome. They may be capable and intelligent, yet remain unseen. Underneath is the belief, if I take up space, I might lose connection.
Others swing in the opposite direction. Instead of shrinking, they amplify. Often beginning in adolescence, a counterscript forms. If I wasn't allowed to matter, I will prove that I do. This can look like interrupting frequently, dominating conversations, needing to be the center of attention, offering unsolicited help, inserting themselves into situations unnecessarily, arriving late with the unspoken assumption that others will wait. In professional settings, over-involvement in every project, correcting others unnecessarily, pushing visibility aggressively, helping in ways that feel intrusive. In social situations, competing for attention, becoming uncomfortable when someone else is praised, feeling wounded when focus shifts away. In intimate relationships, jealousy around attention, sensitivity to perceived neglect. Statements like, you care more about your work than about me. I'm not your priority. The behavior appears confident, but underneath is the same early wound. If I am not visibly important, I disappear. One strategy hides, the other demands. Both are organized around the same belief. My importance is not secure.
Be important. Not because you earned it. not because you proved it, not because you demanded it, but because your existence already carries weight. Your needs matter. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. You do not have to perform for importance, and you do not have to fight for it. You are allowed to matter without exhaustion.